Before we met, my life was pretty much in shambles. I had a drug addiction. I used crack cocaine. I was addicted for 13 years. I hung out in rough neighborhoods. I didn't have much of a life. My family and friends kind of disowned me. Until one day, nearly 19 years ago, God led me to you. And I guess it's emotional for me to tell the story. But hey, in the end, I won. I got a beautiful wife that God gave me. And you're an angel to me. At the time, I didn't think much about it, but I was kicked out of my house. My parents had given up on me. Friends and family have all given up on me. I had nowhere to go. I had nothing. I had a bag of clothes. And I remember the day I went to the park bench. I was asking God, why me? Why am I this guy? Why can't I quit using? And I heard that voice, and I'll never forget the voice I heard that day. God actually spoke to me like it was somebody talking to me. And he said, what do you do for me? And I'd always ask God, why me? Why me? Why do I have to be addicted to drugs? Why am I the guy that's got the bad rap in life? And it wasn't that. I had a great family. I heard him say, what do you do for me? And it was as clear as day. And I decided to pick up the phone from this phone booth to call you because I had no one else. You got in your car, you came and found me, you picked me up, you took me in, you gave me a home, you fed me, you listened to my story. We managed to fight through it. We went to church that Sunday. I figured, let's find out who this God guy is. Let's find out what he wants out of me. Let me find out what I could do for him, and maybe something in my life would change. So we walked into the Church of Christ that Sunday, and my life changed forever, because for 13 years I tried to break this addiction, and nothing worked. But the day we left that church that Sunday morning, I never had an urge to use cocaine again. 6 months later, I won my family over again, and they knew I was getting better, staying with you, staying sober, getting clean, going to church. My mother went out with me and we helped pick out a ring for you. And I remember I was so excited to propose that I brought it back to the apartment that day, and I couldn't wait for you to get home. And I didn't know how I was going to propose, but you walked in the door, and I'll never forget, and you were in tears. You absolutely had the worst day in a long time at work. And I remember you were crying, and I was going to do it on the weekend, but I think it was like a Tuesday night or something. And I'm like, I went in the bedroom, got the ring, got down on one knee and asked you to marry me, and you were bawling already. So you kept crying even more. It was a great day. It was. I just wanted you to feel better because I didn't like to see you hurt. You had asked me to stay sober for a year before we got married and engaged. So I did. I managed to stay sober for a year, which was a mile mark. I never was able to do that with rehab, friends, family. It was great. I was sober for a year, and then we were engaged a year. So we did it pretty smart. We had a great wedding. I remember the day. I was a little nervous, but it was a beautiful wedding. All of our friends and family showed up. We had a great reception. A lot of friends supported us. Had a great party, and then I can remember the night we got back from our wedding, we couldn't wait to see how much money we collected in the envelope. So we were headed out to Hawaii the next morning on a plane. I don't think we got 2 hours of sleep, and we jumped on a plane to Hawaii the next day for a week. And then what a time we had there too. We all golfed every day on my honeymoon. She knew she was a golf widow at that time. Through the last 17 years, we've had our fair share of ups and downs, but we'll never forget one thing the preacher told me when we got married. You're going to have good times, you're going to have hard times. You'll get through the hard times, and there's more good times. So don't cut yourself short when it's bad, because it will get good again. We've always did that. We've never gone to bed angry. I've never let you go to bed one time mad at me, because I'll talk your ear off until you forgive me. It's just me and you. We had no kids. We got Chandler, who's our 14-and-a-half-year-old son, our 4-legged son that we love. And you're an awesome mom to my dog, Julia. We don't have a lot, but we have each other. We have our home, our health. We know what's important in life today. It isn't money. It isn't stuff. It's health, family, good friends, sobriety, and our love for one another. And it's only getting better. And I'm looking forward to the next 17 years. During a rose ceremony, somebody's heart gets broken, and somebody goes home, and somebody gets to stay. During this rose ceremony, thankful for both of us, we are home, and none of us have to go. We're both here for a long time. You mean a lot to me, Julie, and I appreciate you being married to me for 17 years. You've changed my life for the better. You made me a better man. And to you, I thank you for that. Because without you in my life, I wouldn't have had a life and I'd have been dead a long time ago. I just want to let you know you're the most important person in my life. I love you more than life itself. And I thank you for all the great years you've given me. And I can only hope that we have plenty more. Happy anniversary, babe. I love you. We accept this rose.